What's up, guys? It's Creator Trey again. Sorry for the disconnection. Freaking. Apparently, in the kitchen where the Wi-Fi box is, there's always someone who ends up using too much of the power, and it causes the entire freaking kitchen's power to shut down. And then it makes the Wi-Fi box effed up. So it just kicked me out of the stream entirely. It's so annoying. This is why I wish I freaking had income to move out to my own place so this would never happen. I can't stream all the time if this happens. It's infuriating. If it isn't one thing, it's always another with this place. So I'm trying to get everything working again. I lost my freaking 2 viewers. Seems like everything's working against me right now. Well, my 2 viewers are back. I appreciate you guys watching. I automatically disconnected because someone caused the entire internet box to short and it shut off and it ruined the stream. I'm gonna have to delete the previous video because of the fact that it disconnected right towards when I was in the middle of talking. So let's just do this again, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. Completely lost my train of thought too. I was in the middle of doing this before it freaking messed up, which is effed up. There. Let's fix this other stuff right now, because I'm not in the mood for this. If my stream drops out again, I'm going to be very irritated. And that'd be an understatement, because this should not be happening. The electrician even came to our house and told us exactly how many hertz the stuff in the kitchen used, and they still cause it to trip. I'm getting tired of living in this makeshift situation because it's extraordinarily expensive to get a house now. Sharing a house with people, excuse my language, fucks everything up. It's all wrong right now for myself. And I hate complaining about shit like this, but that's how it is right now. It's like living but barely. It's just barely living. If I had my own finances in order to do this, I would never have to worry about this shit ever again. Having to worry that my internet's gonna drop out simply because someone used too many things in the kitchen. Here I thought streaming early in the morning actually fixed everything, and it didn't. Because, at least on the weekends, the chance of my internet being fucked up is higher. Thanks to this bullshit. Man, this destroyed my entire mood. And my cat's making noise. Everything's going wrong today. Continue. Got one more to do. But let me just put myself back in a better headspace real quick before I get angry. I'm just going to talk about how I feel about Eastern versus Western games. After hearing about what happened with Destiny 2 involving its current state of affairs, their scandal with Marathon and how they were sapping assets from a person, lying about that this was their original work. Yeah, I don't trust them anymore. I don't trust any Western dev like them anymore, because at this point there is no real Western dev who's authentic with their stuff.
Troops are on the ground. Transport ship will remain on standby for
There just isn't.
Good luck, Descendants.
It's sad to know that we live in a state where in the West, video games are treated more like a business than they are treated like an actual hobby that people can enjoy. In South Korea, Japan, and China, most of their video games are treated like a way of life. Marvel Rivals is a thing people enjoy on the internet. They make memes about it. There's a thing about it on the internet when it comes to a fandom. Same for First Descendant, same for Nike, same for a whole bunch of Japanese games from Nintendo. Smash Bros. Was more like a way of life too. Same for Animal Crossing. Certain games just felt good because each of the communities were respected in some way by the developers and the players. Now, most freaking companies in the West, at least like Blizzard, Activision, EA, all the publishers and their respective developers, they're all corporatized. They're soulless machines who don't really, they can't even really relate to the current situation involving each of the games. And what's even sadder is even other companies are starting to throw shade at them. Like, I heard about what the developers of Battlefield 6 said about Call of Duty and how it became like their skins are excuse my language, retarded. I agree with that, because right now they're over here adding rappers as skins. Call of Duty was known for being a militaristic simulator. Why does Nicki Minaj need to be in Call of Duty? Why does characters from fictional universes such as Squid Game or the Ninja Turtles, why on earth are they even in that game? Call of Duty was known for crossing over with itself, such as there are 3 developers making Call of Duty: Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer Games. They used to cross over with each other. They didn't even need to a new IP to cross over with.
Tactical transport
Now they have to cross over with certain companies in order to survive as an entity that's popular. Fortnite did it first, and the thing about Fortnite is that they function beyond a video game at this point, in my opinion. Fortnite doesn't really seem like a video game to me. It feels like it has video game features, but then other people can make stuff out of Fortnite. You can see people making video games on Fortnite all the time, or using Fortnite's engine. If I had the wherewithal to know how to do that, I would be able to do that myself, to be honest. I would be making my own games. I'm a story maker first. I write fiction stories. I'm currently working on a story for a female character in my own original universe. Her story is tragic. But as far as that's concerned, if I had the ability to make video games and knew how to code and stuff, I definitely would be making some for y'all. But I feel as though it's better to find talent and hire talent to do your vision than just be a jack of all trades, because we live in a time right now where not everyone is useful, or not everyone feels useful. So getting as many people on the project as you can, in my opinion, is much more important than trying to be an all in everything. So, my opinion on the Western entertainment right now, it's dying. The most popular game to come out in recent months was Squid Game Season 3, something made in South Korea. There are more memes about that than there are memes about anything people have made so far. We're over here in the West re-releasing movies. I get that there's anniversaries tied to them, like re-releasing the first Spider-Man movies, re-releasing the very first movies of Star Wars as anniversaries or, you know, celebrations. But they have hundreds of people working in Hollywood, and out of those hundreds of people, the best they can do is re-release something.
Good work, Descendant.
Or remake something, or make a live-action version of something that already exists. That's where we're at right now in the West when it comes to creativity. Not many of us have it. I do, but I'm not a corporate entity, and I'm not working in Hollywood as a director, producer, writer, anything. There's even people out there tricking Hollywood producers by getting scripts or creating AI scripts and pitching them to them. They're already using AI in order to write in Hollywood. That's why there's been a writer's strike. Because AI can't replicate the human mind and what it can do as far as creativity is concerned. I already tried using AI to write. It sucks. Because AI tries to clean up everything that I create, and I try to think against the grain. Everything that I already know as a story, I try to augment and alter to create a new story out of it. The fact that AI tries to make my story seem like the rest of them is what pisses me off about it. So, in my opinion, AI is, if you use AI to do anything for you, at least like stuff like that, just know that it's not going to be of quality. My goal was to try and stream for like 3 hours today. I'm not already like 20 minutes behind from where I'm supposed to be. Oh, there's bunny suits now. That's cute. She's finished on her arc tuning now, so I can change her tree. She has 3 points. It was, what was I gonna go? Skill power, MP. I think I was just gonna max out MP. Or, yeah, I should get here. Yeah, that's where I'll stop with her. Cause I got one of her things, her mutant cells, frostbite vulnerability. So she should be good like this for now. So Haley is done. Let's switch presets. I was probably gonna work on Freyna, my birthday gal. If you're watching on YouTube, she's my she's the thumbnail, of course, because she released on my birthday last year. So that's why she'll be my thumbnail for all my streams on YouTube. Like I said, I apologize for the profanity, especially if it means my stream will end on YouTube. Because my stream isn't for kids, but you know how YouTube is. YouTube, I barely get views at all here. I'm basically talking to Twitch and Kick at this point. There was like one person who came and joined my Marvel Rival stream and I played with him. But, you know, that was a rare occurrence on YouTube. So, my goal now is to work on Freyna. Let me see if I have a, yeah, I do. I have this. To make this boost even better. Alright. So, I can just do any one of these now that I did the, award. Let me see.
Now, where was the next excavation region?
So, I can afford the first two. Gotta save up for the last one here. But that's a day. My goal is just to get as many of these as I can before, the season ends. Hello, everyone joining on Twitch. I appreciate you guys coming to watch me. I'm just rambling on about how I view the Western entertainment industry as far as gaming's concerned. Like, it's not good. Like, I play first Descendant because I have faith in this game actually, you know, eventually beating out Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is on the lifeline right now. And Jesus Christ, man. Like, people are giving the Edge of Fate, that DLC, they're ripping it a new one, man. Because of how poorly designed it was.
This is Hound Action, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy.
The narrative surprisingly wasn't bad
All units,
this time.
please proceed at your own discretion.
It was just
Do
the
not
fact that
exceed your limits.
it was bad as far as the gameplay and the content loop is concerned. This is the first time where players are actually not happy with how the game's progression is. I heard that they're refreshing your power every few months. And that's definitely not how I remember it. Back then, you were at least able to do your thing as far as like leveling up until the next season started, and then it's like a 20 power boost or something. But now they're like every few months. I'm assuming when each episode or when each major DLC comes out, they're gonna remove your power and you have to regrind for that power. I heard they also changed how certain activities work. The one big thing that I knew that they did that actually really pissed me off was they're no longer updating the directory, which is how you select locations. Like, it was a very artistic directory. It showed all the planets, it showed all the new locations every time DLCs come out. Now it's just like a mobile tab where you tab over, there's a list of things to select. Now there's no art for the location anymore. And that is totally lame in my opinion. It is so lame. Because when Black Ops 2 did that for their zombie maps, that actually made me really happy. Seeing like the actual location and art form before you actually play it, it made it look so believable. It's still my favorite zombies experience to this day. Even though Black Ops 3 at first was more it was more lucrative because I have more reason to go back into it. But I still love the maps of Black Ops 2 today. If they remade them in Black Ops 7, I'd definitely play them. Like, as long as they don't alter it too much. Like, if it's exactly how they were, I would play it. I was gonna probably stream some more of it too on Xbox. My wife's Xbox. The old Call of Duties. Just for nostalgia factor. And if the original Ratchet & Clanks could be downloaded, then I would have loved that too. Because I would have just talked about my childhood playing that game. Because it was my uncle who got me into Ratchet & Clank, the very first game I ever owned. I played video games before that one, but the very first game I remember nostalgically is Ratchet & Clank. I haven't really finished Rift Apart yet. I might stream part 2 of it soon. But for now I just want to do things that's more interactable with people. Like, other players could interact with me when they play First Descendant, or if they end up playing other things too.
Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
So what level is she? 15. So how far does she level up? Oh, we have to go a second time. Okay, I have to delete all this stuff because I'm collecting too much. I know Nier Automata is getting their costumes put in here. I'm not sure if I'll buy it because I know skins in this game are like $20. I mean, but that's how Korea has always done their skins. Their skins were never cheap. Even in Nikkei, the skins are around the same price, $20. It is how it is, I guess. Well, tomorrow I'll be having content for y'all, Season 3, for this game. That's the chat button. I thought I was waiting for a thing. Okay. I guess we're not anymore. Alright, let's go again. I don't know why that happened. Oh yeah, the ETA guy. I have to go check him out first. But if you guys are watching, the developers of the first Descendant, I do like your game a lot. My wife does too. And I know I'm not big as a content creator yet, but I do want to give my insight on what I think the game should have, especially when it comes to
Now what do you want?
the other stuff.
Come on, I'm waiting.
Wrong place. The melee thing is the only thing that perplexes me about this game. I have no idea how the melee is gonna work. They never explained it. Let's go ahead and do this. It's funny. Wish they had swim animations. Okay, let's go ahead and do the ETA. Sell items. I don't need this. I need that still. Need that too. Yeah, I can't really sell anything other than that thing. Wait a second. Okay. I thought I could sell everything that I had, but I guess at some point you can only sell certain things. So, storage space, advanced thingies. I guess I can buy all these. These are important, especially for later. I have most weapon pieces. I own 4 of these, so I won't need those. I probably need this one. Eugen, I have him. I've built him already. Let me see how far I am along building those other pieces. Work on Afterglow sword while I'm here.
I'm listening.
Yeah, this is the one. I need his blueprint. I don't know where it's at. It's here. Dead Bride, Devourer, Swamp Walker, and really more difficult bosses. So, yeah, I got the nanotube just now, so this will be part 2 for that weapon. I won't be finished. The last weapon the 2 weapons I have to do would be Hammer and Anvil and Peacemaker. I have to farm Gluttony for Peacemaker, and I'm not really interested in fighting Gluttony. Even when the season reworks itself, I still don't want to fight him. I'll probably bring Serena to help because he's weak to fire, but yeah. I'm assuming the 3rd dog is gonna go here. But right now, I'm still with Riley, my very first dog. Yeah, let's go again. But what are y'all opinions on Eastern versus Western gaming? Do you guys really think it's the West still stands a chance, or do you really think at some point Western entertainment will be outsourced to the East? I mean, I will want more people who like the writer of Squid Game. I would like more people making stuff that is interesting. Like, I think for the past like 3 or 4 years, ever since like 2019, I think that's when Squid Game come out. No, Squid Game came out in like 2021 or 2022. But for the past like 4 to 5 years, Korean dramas actually have been popular.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
A specialized Vulgus aircraft has appeared over the operation zone. Blast it out of the sky.
I mean, I have the creativity on the same level as they do. It's just I don't have the resources to make it reality right now. I would love to have the money to pay editors, to pay, you know, animators to make my story happen. But I also need, a lot of time to do it. The wrong way. I guess we can throw that guy over here. Now they showed up. Weird. I finished getting Cloak and Dagger to Lord in Marvel Rivals, but now I'm gonna work on Invisible Woman, and then once I finish her, I got her accessory too, but once I finish her, I'm going to do what I need to do as far as working on Luna. I know there's a lot of Luna mains out there, so I'm gonna try and play Luna where I can, and if I can't get to her, then I'm gonna probably play someone else. Probably put my fourth healer. My fourth healer will probably be Loki. Loki's always tricky with me because his healing is very precise, and if you miss, you can kind of F up. But I have to get back into the mode of being deceptive and hanging back, because Loki's the only healer where I can't really chase people. I have to hang back behind people when I play as Loki. But I think that's how he's meant to be played. You're not supposed to be aggressive with Loki. Because he has many ways to escape being ambushed, especially involving his invisibility and his duplicates.
Elias, deploying arcade. I am the original.
Well, watch out for that. Usually running in a circle actually stops this thing from killing you. Because it moves in a cross. And there's a lot of people who want this character to be the next Descendant. This is the daughter of Blade, Gaia. I get people want her to be a Descendant, but you know, give other people a chance. I'll show you who the next Descendant is gonna be after Nell.
Mission complete. Transport inbound.
And that's
See you
done.
soon.
Yes, got the first arc tuning done. Already. Sorry, I'm typing something in for my stream on Twitch right now. Alrighty, that's done. I'm at 32 followers. I'd appreciate it if everyone watching would share the stream on on Twitch. Sorry, I was looking at YouTube while I said that. I'm checking Kick right now. Kick seems to be okay too. Yeah, got some more people on Kick talking to me. Tell them, Magenta. Hello, I appreciate you offering your support. Team up. Yeah, we'll team up eventually. I don't know what games you play, but you know, my goal right now is just to play games I'm familiar with. So if I have to, I'll probably make it to where I'll only stream to 2 places again, and I'll just use YouTube as my place for shorts. Because I use restreaming technology in order to stream in multiple places at once right now. And I know 2 places that can be maintained properly are Twitch and Kick together. I use TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube as my place for shorts and visibility. It's gonna be a while before, you know, I become viral, but it is what it is. If I have to stream to one other place, then fine. I don't mind that at all. Because I stream directly from my PlayStation. And it actually makes it easier to restream because all streams are lined up properly. They're not behind. Both Kick and Twitch are going on at the same time. I think surprisingly Kick's a little bit more ahead than Twitch this time. Now that I've done her arc tuning, at least the first level, the path I was gonna go with her, I forgot what I chose for her. Does she have one? No, these are the ones I've obtained. So toxic cohesion. So that's an X symbol. That's not it. That's not it either. Oh, that's the wrong things. I was trying to look at these. So that we're going that path. We're going up here, like the other place. So that's that one. It's that one, and that's that one. So we're going up. But which way up is... I think we'll probably have to go this way. Yeah, we have to go up this way, then that way. We might have to give her a purple, though. I mean, a yellow. If I can reach it. I have a lot of points to reach, so... It's like 40 points. So... MP, duration, MP, skill power, all the way up here. Yeah, that should work. Because I was giving her health too, but going down here doesn't help her. Alright, weapons have to be deleted. Alright. I'm gonna do something real quick from my my Twitter. I'm probably gonna put some posts out in order to get some more visibility real fast. So apologies for I'm just standing still for a little bit. It's definitely not easy getting visibility on these places, man. Let me go to my groups. Small streamers. Alright. I sent that one out. Okay. Oh, I got some drops just now. That's good. Alright. Let's go try and get the Afterglow Sword's blueprint piece. Find out where to go to get that one.
Child, what do you need?
I want to have something worked on before I go. So it's the same route for these two. So I have 4 weapons left to get to 4 stars. I know there's gonna be a lot more yellow legendary weapons, but I made a lot of progress. Like, the hardest gun I wanted to do was this one, Frostwatcher. This was so hard to do because the Deathstalker is the most annoying freaking boss I've ever fought in this game. Having a boss that reduces your health to virtually 0 or to 1 hit is just, it's terrible. And this was Haley's weapon, so I'm finally glad that I got that weapon done. This one is second hardest, but everything else I can farm at my own pace. Like, my wife has yet to do some of these. She managed to get Thunder Cage finished, but I managed to get the last dagger finished naturally. And the hardest one of those was this one, Fallen Hope. Like, a lot of these weapons were hard to farm because of the drop rates. But now I'm gonna probably move toward getting this one done. We can go here and get its pieces. Afterglow Sword, yeah, blueprints here. Let's do 2. Let's do public. And then I have to quickly change classes for this, because it's gonna be fire. So I'm gonna bring Blair so I can just immediately go to where I need to go. My wife uses the other version of Blair's abilities. I use a standardized version with slight improvements.
HQ here. Commence mission to recapture Forgottens.
Okay, real quick. Trying to post on Facebook too. Alright, this should work. Alrighty, now I can go. Because, like I told you, I refuse to actually pay for viewers or things like that. So, I'm just going to do my best to network as much as I can using groups like Facebook to help. Because no one's growing organically on Twitch right now. Like, there's a lot of people who are affiliates right now who have like 1,000 followers and only get like 9 views. So I absolutely despise that, because I know that it's not easy to get that stuff, but these days they're making it seem like it's like your only way to reach exposure at all is by paying. Like YouTube even has the option to boost your shorts or your videos if you pay. But I'll see what I can do as far as like keep my streams on YouTube, because I know I can't really stream Fortnite on YouTube anymore. So if I stream Fortnite, guys, just know I'm gonna be on either Kick or Twitch with it. Those who are gonna be watching on YouTube, they removed my stream because for copyright reasons. But the only thing I can point to that could be copyrighted are the emotes. But if Fortnite is being streamed on YouTube all the time, why am I being flagged? That makes no sense. I can't account for the fact that Fortnite wants to make most of their emotes based off of songs. That's just absolutely not fair. What happened there? Jesus. So Fortnite's not going to be streamed on YouTube for that reason, which is a very dumb reason. I can't control what Fortnite has in it. So, you only catch me play Fortnite on 2 places. I'll play everything else on all 3 places. Just not Fortnite, sadly. Very dumb reason. I could probably play Fortnite on Rumble, but my audience on Rumble is not that big.
humans.
Mission complete. Well done.
Damn!
Alright. Got 2 of them. Ooh. Ooh. I got all 4. Alright. I think I could do good with 2. But be sure, if you're watching on Twitch, be sure to help me with my follower goal of 40, since I achieved 30 yesterday. It's a slow but, you know, promising growth.
One time for your mind, get rockin'. One time for your mind, we poppin'. One time for your mind, no maybes. Just yes, you'll release the stress.
That's enough. That'll be for the clip for later. Alright. Now I'm just gonna probably, yeah, I was supposed to go to the freaking guy. Fight the dead bride. That's who I'm fighting for this.
I am analyzing the Void Paradox.
Void Intercept Battle Challenge. Required condition. Complete the main quest, the most powerful Colossus Intercept Battle. So I'm guessing it's like you fight multiple Colossus at once. I remember that one. They mentioned it in their stream. So this is the one I'm farming. Alright. Let's go help some other people out. I know there's not many people streaming the first Descendant on Twitch, Kick, or any other places. But it is what it is. They said they're going to be doing a lot more stuff with this game. Excuse me, I have to blow my nose. Back, they said they're gonna start giving animations for all characters, like how they run is different from each other. Oh look, it's the 2 from season 2, the start. Then they moved them here. Haley used to be right here. I don't know where she moved to. So the next yeah, never mind. I was about to walk to her, but Nell is in there, and she looks so cool. Like, that's exactly what I wanted for some characters, to wear like a trench coat. Okay, I think so we have 3 people. Okay. That's why it took so long. Couldn't find a 4th person. Get my wife back into this too, because playing like this is a bit different than Warframe in my opinion. Alright. That's not good. Oh, you hate me. That's fair. I'm not always a likable person. Go. They're weak to fire, so that way stands no chance. I literally just broke those things. Get out of this. Oh. They're finally making a new model of this boss. As I requested. I'm out of ammo. Burn, baby, burn. What the heck just happened? It was probably them. They stopped me. Why is she all the way over there? Can you come over here so I can use my abilities? Again, it's great. For a third time in a row. Okay, can't do that. She froze me. She's not dumb at all. And I can't revive. I can't run. If the three of us die, it's over. I can't get close. You do it. Good. Not that I didn't want to, but I couldn't. It's the X button. That's why I got messed up. Okay, I see. Yeah, other games have ruined my ability to interact with other things. Like, square has been my interact button for a while, and now it's a different button altogether once again. Goodbye, Miss, Dead Bride. Alright, please do first try. I don't want to do this again. So, let's see. God damn it. Gotta do this again. Alright. Let's restart.
Loading.
They're leaving. Didn't mean to pull up chat again. I meant to just sit down. Cause, tomorrow is going to be Season 3 for this game. And it's going to be farming a new character. So, that's my overall goal. So, I'm debating on whether or not I should, have Rumble be my, alternative location to stream instead of YouTube. Because YouTube is what will allow my TikTok to link. But as far as dealing with copyright BS, like, Rumble is probably the only place I could stream, realistically speaking. And I'm also verified on Rumble, so I might have to advertise Rumble again as my streaming platform. my third location, because my YouTube is linked to Rumble, but it doesn't matter because the revenue's just gonna go to Rumble anyway. So what I'll do is I'll probably advertise Rumble instead of YouTube. Well, I'll probably have YouTube, but it's gonna be for my shorts, for all my streams. Because all my shorts make like over 1,000 views. Some not so much. Others, like, even if it's like, you know, people criticizing me over my gameplay, it doesn't matter. Oh, there's even less people here. I didn't even notice. I was people talking. But that means she's weaker. Man, really hitting me, huh? Where's the music? Come on, move. Finally. Fire on her for a little bit. Do this. Good job. Come on, I need it. Oh, come on, man. I didn't need Ajax's piece. Well, can't stay. But yeah, YouTube will probably be switched out for Rumble, to be brutally honest. That might have to happen just so, like, I don't want strikes on the channel. I don't get why me streaming a game that's known for having music in their emotes is going to be the reason why my channel gets like copyright struck, or I get limited. As a very small channel, I only have 9 subscribers on freaking YouTube. I have over 20 on Rumble. But it's not going to be a viable thing to do in comparison to the other thing. I might just add Rumble to the link tree, so that way you guys could go there instead of YouTube, because that might be what I have to do. I might have to move to Rumble. The clips will be from will go to YouTube though. Like, I make clips from Twitch all the time, so all the clips I do from streams will go to YouTube from my shorts. And if I do ever stream on YouTube again, it's just not going to be Fortnite, because I don't get the purpose of this quote-unquote copyright striking thing. It makes no sense to me. How can you copyright strike something that's clearly designed for a video game? YouTube is overly sensitive when it comes to censorship and it comes to copyright stuff and claims like that. Like, the use of DMCA on YouTube is very strange. No wonder most people don't stream on YouTube, I guess. Hello, whoever's watching on YouTube. Just rambling about the fact that my Fortnite stream got copyright struck on YouTube. simply because of the emotes that I was using. Like, if you could get copyright struck for that, then how are there streamers on Fortnite on YouTube? But it's just like people said, like the small channels are the ones that suffer this stuff, not big channels. Big channels can spam emotes all day on loop. But just because it's a small creator like me who literally has 9 subscribers and 0 views, I'm basically talking to the air every time I stream on YouTube. Like, I get struck with a freaking copyright. So it's very dumb. So I might just go with streaming. I might go with streaming on YouTube. I mean, Rumble, sorry. Okay, let me see what else I can buy. I don't need Valby's code. I don't need Secret Garden ever again. That's finished. I guess it's just colors. Or code amplifiers. I have enough of those. The viewer watching on YouTube. I play Marvel Rivals too. So if you're watching me right now on YouTube, consider subscribing. If not, you can always go to my TikTok through the link tree that's on my YouTube, because it's better that you know, you can view me wherever you want. You can view me on Kick. You can view me on Twitch. I'm in 3 places right now. And I'm going to probably add Rumble to the to my link tree later. Just so I can actually have a place that won't strike me, because I played all of Cyberpunk when I started streaming in 2023 in winter. I played all of Cyberpunk from start to finish, Phantom Liberty included, and I had no copyright strikes. Even the scenes of nudity was shown in the stream, and it still wasn't copyright struck, or it wasn't censored whatsoever. So I might go that route with streaming in my 3rd place. Plus, I need to start using Rumble more again, my channel on Rumble. It's not going to be easy advertising my channel on Rumble either, but I'll be able to put up thumbnails that I need to put up. I'll be able to do other stuff involving it like I was. Now I think I'm just gonna work on other characters when it comes to arc tuning. I might go back to working on Freyna. We're just prepping for season 3 today. Everyone watching on every platform. Like, we're just getting characters leveled up. We're getting enough stuff involving our classes and things like that. Because I have no idea what the content loop of season 3 is going to be for the first Descendant. I'm going to be playing it for the week, starting tomorrow. Probably going to play it for I'm going to play it all of the morning tomorrow, and then I'm going to play it on Tuesday as well. Gonna take a break since my wife is off on Wednesday, and then I'll probably come back with Marvel Rivals either on Friday or Saturday. I'll probably play the first Descendant until I'll play Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, first Descendant, just so I can farm Nell. I might play a little bit off screen just to get Nell for you guys. But that's my goal. Excuse me for the yawning. Because earlier my stream dropped out and I ranted because I got very pissed that my stream got effed up right as I was finishing a thought and working on stuff in the game. Like I hated that. I don't live in my own place right now. If it weren't for the fact that I'm currently, you know, living with my aunt in her home, me and my wife would technically be homeless because of the fact that the housing economy is awful, even in Texas. Section 8 hasn't really contacted us, and I applied for a Section 8 that's not even in this state. I applied to Section 8 all the way up north. So the likelihood of me getting a call from them is much lower now, thanks to the fact that I don't live in that state. And trying to get an actual work sector job is tough too in this economy. I was talking about how McDonald's even rejected me because they didn't reject me in the sense that I have like a criminal record or something. They rejected me in the sense that they just didn't want someone like me working there because of the fact that, you know, certain people work there and they wanted a specific type of person to be working at McDonald's. And it's sad because McDonald's, the employees lied. They said that they weren't really hiring, but they said other McDonald's around the area were. But on the job listing that I saw on a job board website said that exact location, and then they emailed me the location to visit for the interview. So that's a straight lie. They can't really deny people an interview, so they're pretending like they weren't really doing it. Because they can actually get sued for discrimination if they were just to say, we don't want to hire you because this is what you look like, or we want a certain type of people here. Companies know they can't do that, so they have to pretend like other places are hiring. But if I find out that's a lie, I could still try and file a lawsuit against y'all for workplace discrimination. But I didn't bother. McDonald's ain't a place worth fighting for a job all the time, especially given its turnover rate. But it was just the fact that they knew they were lying is what really bothered me. Because the first time I showed up, a lady told me that I had to come back at 2 p.m. my time when the interview said 10:30. And then I actually came back 4 hours later, and then a man told me, well, we weren't really doing interviews here. Liar. Because you wouldn't have told me to come back if you weren't. So I don't like the current job economy. I think in Texas it's much worse than it is up north. Up north, I feel like there are more incentives for people like minorities like myself to work. But right now, there just really isn't any reason for most people to work, especially given that your job can't even give you what you want. Like, working a McDonald's job isn't going to get you a house in this economy. Even working as a janitor can barely get you a house, depending on where you were living. I'm trying to apply to a warehouse, because I know warehouse jobs pay over 15, at least in my state, because the minimum wage in southern states is lower due to the cost of living. I know minimum wage up north is like around or the minimum pay up there is like $20, because the rent up there is even higher. I lived in New Hampshire for a little bit while I was in school, so I checked all the housing prices. Like, the smallest amount of rent you pay, or minimum rent payment for apartments, are like $1,200, whereas the minimum down here are like $600. So most people who are up north are moving down south. There's not many people living up north. But that's the whole point of what our president's trying to do, I guess, is to drive wages up while also making prices of things go down. Because if one person working could sustain a family, then that's how it should be. If I was working or if streaming paid, my wife didn't have to work and I could sustain both of us. But that's not the economy we live in right now. We live in an economy where a husband and a wife have to work, which is BS in my opinion. But let me just farm this more. Stop rambling and sitting here getting into my feelings about the current state of affairs in my life. Because the only way I can fix this is through, you know, making money off of streaming. I technically can if I were to be gifted subs on Kick, but, you know, asking people for money and e-begging doesn't really suit me. So that's what that is, I guess. I'm about to check my stream again.
HQ here. Commence mission to recapture Forgottens.
Let's get going. All the way down, eh? I might play Stellar Blade soon just to have another game and really good music. This time, because when I first tried to play Stellar Blade, the stream effed up somehow. But I guess it was because I was restreaming from Twitch, which was already taking up a lot of internet. But this time I know how to really work it, thanks to the stability of my internet. I know for a fact that I have to stream in the mornings to make sure nothing drops out. But the one thing that bothers me the most about the current situation is I wish I was still in college, because me moving to New Hampshire, living on campus, and then moving back due to a family emergency actually fucked up my attendance in school. I mean, not in the sense that I had to like that I was flunked out or something, but in the sense that there's a pass through campus balance that I have to pay in order to continue school, which isn't fair to me, because if I knew that, I would have never come back to the state I was in. Because my wife wasn't doing too well emotionally, even with a psychiatrist to talk to every month, and she wanted me back there, so I actually had to come back and switch back to online school. But now the pass through campus balance actually prevents me from attending school. I was doing really good too. I have a 3.5 GPA, and I'm pissed that I can't continue right now until that's paid off. So those watching on Twitch, I hate to be this type of person, but if you can share the stream and, you know, mention that I have a pass through campus balance to pay off, I'd appreciate any possible donations coming your way. Even a small, you know, gift sub of, I guess, $6.99 or whatever it's called. would help in this case. Because I hate asking for financial help. I really do. But my dream of being a writer is now basically held hostage by debt, basically. I'm having a bachelor's degree too in writing. I'm angry that I can't fix that problem right now. So I guess it is what it is in that regard.
Victory belongs to the leader.
I don't expect any help at all, because it's the internet. Most people think you're lying, or most people think, oh, this person, you know, is no different than most people who eBay. That's true, but I actually have goals to meet. Entertainment's in a dying state in the West.
Well done.
I went to school to be one of those people who help fix entertainment through his own individual and original creations. It's real hard these days for most people. Anyway, we'll just keep playing. Because it sucks to know that your average woman could start an OnlyFans and make more than you could ever do starting streaming. I'm streaming to help my wife out because right now she's the one who works. It's frustrating to know that you can't help her. And even the work economy sucks to where you can't even help her in that sense. I've applied for a warehouse, so I'm waiting on that to fall through. If it does, I'll be able to stream alongside working, and I'll have income to help her somewhat. Even warehouse that has a volume-based job could still help her financially. I don't want to sit on the sidelines and do nothing while she does most of the work. So if I can play video games for a living and help her out in that way, then I will. That's what I plan to do. To be honest, I might stream a different game right now. This game is relatively boring. You're just listening to me talk while I play. Like, tomorrow I have more to do. Like, even right now, there's not much to do. As far as, like, preparing. So, I appreciate everyone who tuned in today. For this stream, I'm going to stream, something else in a moment. I'm probably going to stream either... Yeah, I might stream Fortnite, but it's going to be on Rumble this time. And I'll probably do duo queues this time. Because, there's just no reason for me to, stream Fortnite on YouTube right now. And I'm going to go ahead and, ask you to follow all my socials. Please consider, if you're watching or watching the past stream on Facebook or watching it on other places I share it to, like Twitter, please consider gifting me subs on Kick, so that way I can financially help my wife out, as well as get us out to our own place so I can because, you know, the current state of economy right now is in dire straits. Most young people today can't even afford their own apartment without having two people work. So if you were to help me out and help us get like a $600 place, that would be great. I mean, you don't have to donate that much, but any contribution to Kick will be helpful, especially since I'm an affiliate on Kick. Be sure to follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube pages for their shorts. And I'll be back shortly with a different stream. It'll probably be either Stellar Blade or it'll probably be Fortnite. Probably most likely Fortnite. But I appreciate everyone who tuned in, and I'll see y'all all shortly for that stream. Happy Sunday, everyone who's religious.